How are you? How are you?
Let's come to order, please, and I'll ask Mr. Haas to call the roll of the members because we have one member absent.
Mr. Jared, Mr. Oh. I gotta make sure I pronounce your name.
No,
Mr. Gerard, okay. Mr. Gerard?
Aye.
Mr. Gerard?
Here.
Here. Mr. Schultz? Mr. Moran?
Here.
Mr. Murphy? Mr. Ketter?
Here.
Mr. Garth? Oh,
Also here.
thank you.
You're here.
Indeed, I'm on.
Okay, now we have some items of minutes to be approved, and those include the minutes for the hearing held August 22. That's approval of the transcript, and the case is 24054. And it's entitled 5RT 5 Route 53 LLC. The next minutes are for August 27, 2024. That case is entitled zoning petition 24062 Falcon Point subdivision. And then the August 29, 2024 minutes, case being 059 Construction Solutions LLC. Can I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Motion to approve as presented.
Second. Motion by Mr. Ketter, seconded by Mr. Murphy. Any discussion on the motion? No discussion. All in favor of the motion to approve, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Next, we have the Pinnacle petition, which is 2402. That's a York Township request. Mr. Daniels was the representative for the petitioner. He's requested to withdraw. It's our custom to approve the withdrawal request. So may I have a motion to approve?
Make a
the
motion
request
to
withdraw.
Withdraw?
Motion by Mr. Moran,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Ketter. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Please give Mr. Daniel the good news that we let him escape. Now we have 059 construction. That's 20, that's the case that we've heard at a couple of hearings. It's Construction Solutions LLC. That is a variation to reduce the lot size for 2 lots. And a variation to reduce the lot width for 2 lots. There was a third request for variation that was withdrawn at the hearing. That was a technical matter. I think we should have a motion, before we substantively vote on the case, we should vote to approve the motion to request withdrawal of the third variation request, just as we did with respect to Mr. Daniels' case. So may I have a motion
make a
to
motion.
accept that withdrawal?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Moran, seconded by Mr. Ketter. Any discussion on the motion?
No, but Mr. Chairman, I just want to let you know that I was absent for the continuation last week, but I have looked over everything and I am prepared to make a vote.
Great. Well, this is just on the technical matter of the
Yeah, I
withdrawal.
was here for that.
Right.
I showed him it.
Okay. All in favor of the motion to accept the withdrawal of that one element of the petitioner's request, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Now let's take substantively the remaining request for variation to reduce lot size for 2 new lots and variation with respect to the front footage, 165 to approximately 140 for lots 1 and 2.
Who's down bro?
It's Downers.
I think that's Zane.
Yes, Zane.
Yeah, he's not here, so.
All right, then I would move to deny. I believe that he's failed to show a hardship or a unique circumstance. They failed to prove the elements necessary to get their variances. I would also like to note for the record, the petitioner, in spite of being advised that he had an attorney and anything he said would be used, testified that this was really a financial matter, which is not a grounds to grant this.
So we have a motion to deny by Mr. Ketter.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Mr. Schultz. Is there any further discussion on that motion? I'd like to add, there was the overwhelming testimony and presentation from the petitioner went to the matter of the support of certain neighbors. I have no idea what the conversation was to solicit that support, whatever it is, it is. And while it's not appropriate for us to just entirely disregard the opinion of neighbors, is not one of the elements that we're to consider as set forth in the ordinance and the various cases on variation requests that some of the neighbors support it. So petitioner, I think, was misguided in relying almost entirely on the support of half a dozen neighbors. And so I also agree that the testimony failed to demonstrate compliance with any of the 7 conditions. And the underlying hardship, unique circumstances, Mr. Ketter testified was stated to be economic. I agree with that. So that's the basis of my opinion and support for the findings made in this case. Anybody else? Okay, I guess call the roll call vote on the motion to deny, please.
Mr. Ketter,
Aye.
Moran,
Aye.
Mr. Jarrett,
Aye.
Mr. Schultz,
Aye.
Mr. Murphy.
Aye.
Mr. Cardinal.
Aye. Motion passes by a vote of 6 in favor and none opposed and 1 member being absent. That concludes the number of cases to be heard at the recommendation this evening. There is no old business, no new business, and I note that there's no public comment to be heard. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, then we're ready to adjourn. So I'll call the meeting adjourned. Thank you.